at the lot. We're taking the Brazilian peppers out, pepper tree. And yeah, so here we go. Do you want to hold it? Yeah. You can put that brush down for a moment.
Early morning, it's cold out. A little windy, but we're working. We're trying to get rid of some of these invasive Brazilian pepper trees. We're gonna be putting some Bayer brush killer, stump killer. We're gonna paint that on. Show us what you got here, Scotty. What's in that blue bottle?
It's
Here, come to the other side of this tree. I can't see you. Triclover? Tricloper or something? Poison.
And I've used it quite a few times for kudzu. So we just do this, and what we want is to make sure we get it on a fresh cut. So within a few minutes after you cut it, and then it goes in around the cane here. And I'll do a couple of surfaces that I cut. Oop. And yeah, you don't want it to get on anything. You want to keep on broadleaves.
There's some more over here.
A little bit of.
So this is gonna kill this invasive species here.
As you can see there. The brush is a good way to do it because it's.
So tell your viewers about this hardwood tree here.
So this is the Brazilian pepper tree, which is an invasive tree in America here. In Florida especially because it's so fast growing.
How did it get here? What's
I think it was introduced in the early 1900s with erosion.
And now it's super
Now it's really
invasive.
established in most places. And
Really takes over the forest. It doesn't care what's in its way. We've got a few palms here that it's just taken over. It's a banned tree in Charlotte County.
okay, so that's that for now.
Mm-hmm. Gonna do a little bit of chainsawing here, ladies and gentlemen.
into the ground again, and that's one of the things it does is it spreads and creates suckers that come up and grow everywhere, and then you have this immense canopy. And it just rounds everything out. So we'll come back to this one and we'll put some stuff on him.
What are you looking for in there now? More tree? Hey, Mary Anthony. Welcome, everybody. We're in here cutting up Brazilian peppers. Super invasive species here in Florida. Feel free to ask questions, guys. We're looking at the chat today. I'm the host here for Scotty. I know often Scotty's hosting his own live stream, but today I have the opportunity. Welcome, everybody. Talk to him a little bit, Daddy. Talk to him a little bit. They can't hear anything.
I got this tree here, this pepper tree. You can tell the pepper trees, they're very, and they're not even that healthy. Look, you can see this one's kind of rotten in the middle. But so I'll cut this one a little lower to get a flat surface, and anything that's coming off it, I'll take the poison back down into the root.
It's tight in here.
So I'll cut this a little flat spot here.
Oh yeah. One pole. People love watching you chainsaw. They love it.
What's that?
Every time you start it, the views go up.
Alright, so let's get the paintbrush and the
Paintbrush. Yeah, I'll stay in
this
here.
stuff all collapsing on us, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's a pretty big one. You could cut that one into pieces, and this would open up. If you cut this one here. Yeah, if we cut this one that's dangling over, if you cut it to the ground, it'd be easier to get through here.
Which one? That guy?
Yeah, it starts all the way over there. Poisoning these invasive trees.
Well, I like the strategy I've taken here because I'm not here very often. And since I'm not taking the brush away, just cutting and leaving, it's just gonna go back into the earth, decompose all the wood I'm cutting. I actually am okay with leaving the lot, just taking these out. And then I go away and I won't be back for I have no idea, maybe a year. But these should not resprout. And now the problem is it's hard to know if you get all of it because, okay, this is going to take it back into the roots, and it should, anything coming off it should die, but they're pretty big too, so I don't know what the ideal dosage is. But the ones I hit on Friday, the leaves have started to wilt already. But, okay, so ones like this, you see this is also part of it. If you don't get these,
They'll start a new
and
tree.
if it's its own
Root system, I guess.
could be, although it's probably a sucker from that root. But this is a big, this I'm guessing this tree here is easily 30 years.
Really?
Yeah. It's not easy to see the growth rings on that, but let's see. See there? I could probably count them. Hard to see in here. Yeah,
They're not very ringy.
so you can see how tight they are in this area here.
And then they just expand quickly? Or?
I can see some here. Maybe not. Yeah, it could be 30. It's hard to see it. If I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, maybe 20 years.
Wow.
Okay. What's the time?
9:15.
Okay.
East
So,
Coast.
there's another one back here. These were the big ones.
Well, there's this big one going across the front. That wouldn't be bad.
So that one I think is this guy that I got already.
Yeah, but you need to chop it up. Unless you want to keep it blocking.
I want to just let it
Hang.
down. We can take that. I'll cut that spot right here. But then it...
And it looks more open.
Yeah.
It's pretty chilly out here.
So there's one other thing I want to do, because you see how, friend, this guy here, this one here is still up in the air. I did the root, but what could happen is anywhere where you see the tree limbs are back, they're propped up on the ground, these could repropagate themselves by, if there's moisture or whatever down here. So I think what I'm going to try and do here is,
Poison him.
yeah, I'll just take this.
Not many chatty Cathys in the chat today. It's a lot of watchers. Just watching your work.
That's okay.
Still-
If anybody has questions.
Yeah, if you guys got questions, I know it's early on a Monday and you guys are all trying to, get into the groove of the work week, but, we're out here, we're starting up. If you guys are just getting started with your day, I hope you're ready to work hard and will be productive.
Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go through there. Let's see. I've got a property line marker just over here.
No chainsaw pants today? No pants today? Chainsaw chaps? Whole canopy's gonna come down on my head. Yeah, but all that's gonna fall down. Dad, all this. I told you. You're trapped. It all came crashing down. What? We're about to go back in, folks.